Hi, prospective students. So nice to meet all of you. My name is Dr. Adam Crego. I'm an associate director and adjunct assistant professor in Brown University's biotechnology program. I wanted to take a moment to introduce myself and to give some context about this really exciting Brown University pre-college summer course I'll be teaching, being offered at the University of Oxford, titled Basics in Biotech from Genes to Innovation. By way of a short academic introduction, I'm actually a proud Brown alum, class of 2010. I studied neuroscience and immunology. Actually, during my time at Brown, I had the absolute privilege to be a visiting student at Oxford at one of its oldest colleges called St. Edmund Hall, nicknamed Teddy Hall. After Brown, I earned a master's degree in biotechnology from Johns Hopkins University and later a PhD in neuroscience from Dartmouth College. Professionally, my career path has been nonlinear, spanning venture capital, consulting. I was a chief of staff at a biotech startup, and I did a year in big law before coming back to Brown. But across all those roles, I've always been drawn to this intersection between academia and industry. So that is, how do you take scientific ideas and move them out of universities and into companies? So that is really the central question and the foundation of this course. You might be asking yourself, well, why Oxford? So this course is really built around site visits, both within and across Oxford. So you can really think of the city itself as the classroom. And I'm really excited that the course is actually going to be based out of Teddy Hall. And then from there, we're going to move through different parts of the university, so different departments and institutes, and then really look at the surrounding growing biotech ecosystem to really see how science turns into innovation. So the general theme of the course is going to be knowledge, tools, translation, companies, and ecosystem. So we're first going to start with, how does science traditionally been taught and shared at Oxford? So we're going to visit one of the oldest libraries, the Bodleian Library, and talk about how scientific ideas have been recorded and passed down for centuries. We're going to visit Christ Church. So many of you are going to recognize it from the Harry Potter films, but it's also one of the most iconic Oxford colleges for tradition. From there, we're going to move into more modern biotechnology. So we're going to have site visits like the Target Discovery Institute, where researchers are identifying new drug targets. We're going to visit the Genome Engineering Oxford core facility, where they're actively editing biological systems with tools like CRISPR. And then we'll spend time at the Oxford Science Enterprise, which is sort of like a venture studio within Oxford that helps researchers turn academic work into real companies. And we're also going to visit Oxford's Museum of Natural History to really connect modern biotechnology back to its history. So all classroom sessions then are really going to be designed around these site visits. So anytime we talk about genes and cells, you'll actually see how that work happens. Whenever we talk about tools, you're going to see inside the facilities that use them. And then anytime we talk about translation, you're going to see how that research moves towards real medicine and companies. So by the end of the course, biotech won't feel abstract anymore. And so if you're curious about a career in science and want an experience that goes beyond the classroom, I hope you'll join us this summer in Oxford.